Hello everyone. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. It feels so weird to like sit down and talk because I haven't posted. This is like the longest I've gone without posting, maybe since I started YouTube 4 years ago, which is crazy because it was only 3 weeks. I unintentionally took a break. I was not planning on doing that, but sometimes life happens. I had a video that I've been working on for 2.5 weeks. It was a really fun reading vlog, and then I went to go upload it and the audio got corrupted. Like, I uploaded it to my computer from my camera, and I think there's something wrong with my SD card or my camera, or something happened where half the clips were muted. Like, they just had no audio, and it said something was wrong. I don't know. So I have half the video and I'm working on refilming the other half. It's hard though because it was like a reading vlog that was live in the moment of me enjoying these books, but a lot of the clips were salvageable, and then I'm just gonna refilm the parts that weren't. So that's been a process. And then I also had a vlog ready over the past month. Like, I've been filming nonstop, but that vlog has an ad in it, so it has to get approved, and then the company didn't want it to go live until a certain date, so it's been weeks and I was not prepared for that. And I'm also filming an Onyx Storm reading vlog, which is still ongoing, but that book has put me in quite the slump. It's been a slow read. I was doing that at the same time as a reading vlog and reading both of them, and then also reading the Patreon book club book. I somehow didn't post for like 20 days or something because all the videos I had lined up, there's just something wrong, and the universe was telling me to take a break. And I didn't really take a break because I've been filming this whole month, all different stuff, and I've also been filming this video that you're about to watch now. I've just been filming clips and like little vlogging stuff of what I've been up to over the last month, so I thought this could be a fun catch-up video. I might ask on my Instagram story for you guys to ask me stuff, or I might just talk to you. Depends how much I have to say. I don't really know what I want this video to be besides like, here's where I've been the last month, but this is what my February's looked like. I've spent so much time outside. It's been so sunny here and so nice. It's still like kind of cold, like sweater weather, but the sun has been shining, the sky is blue, the birds are chirping. I feel like a lot of stuff, not that serious, but like a lot of stuff happened on top of each other towards the beginning of February, where I was like in such a good mood in January, and then February started and I was like, oh, life actually isn't perfect all the time. I don't know why. I just thought like 2025 was gonna be like perfect, and like that's just not realistic. But I'm back to enjoying the moment. I'm back to romanticizing everything. I don't know what I filmed honestly, but I've been reading a bunch. I've been writing a bunch. Just sitting anywhere outside journaling is probably my favorite activity. Getting a coffee while I'm doing that. I feel like a focus of February for me was to distance myself from my phone. That I had put in place before I even took a break from social media. I was going to limit my screen time and try to avoid scrolling for as long as I could. I really was intentional about it this month of putting my phone down and living in my real life, because I feel like sometimes we get so caught up, like I'm saying we, but me, I'll talk for myself, me. I get so caught up in my phone and like scrolling and what people are doing online and what I'm posting online that I forget to like pick my head up and like look around and live my life without posting about it, wondering what people are thinking about it, trying to see what people are thinking about it, looking at what other people are doing and forming opinions on that and comparing my life to theirs. Sometimes it just all gets really loud and I forget to like look around and be like, you need to live your own life. I talk about this with my friends all the time, and this is advice I give to people all the time that I try to follow myself, but it's putting my phone down and being like, none of this is real. Everything on my phone, I mean, it is real. It's people's lives, it's my life, whatever, but putting your phone down or turning off your phone or not going on social media, like all of a sudden none of that stuff exists anymore, and all that exists is what's right in front of you. And I feel like that's such an important thing to remember, and it sounds so stupid if you're someone who isn't addicted to social media, but I feel like so much of our generation is so addicted and reliant on social media, or their phones in general, technology, anything like that. I love the idea of saying, I put my phone down, none of this is real. Even though I love connecting with people on social media, I love that I do it for my job, I love also equally experiencing real life without the distractions of anything besides what's right in front of me. Recently, I've met people, and even my brother, have all deleted their social medias. Like, I've met a bunch of people recently who have no social media. One of my friends of a friend has a flip phone, and I was like, you're on to something. Like, I was like, I respect that. Really, what more do you need? It had like Google Maps on there, and he could make phone calls. And I was like, that is just so cool. And I feel like recently I've been surrounded by so many people that just like avoid social media that I'm like, I need to stop scrolling so much and film me living my life, and I can film me living my life without being caught up in the moment, you know? So I was intentionally going to do that, and I was gonna make a video this month of being like, this is what my month is looking like, avoiding scrolling and avoiding social media. But then I like lost the footage of my reading vlog, and then the things were piling on top of each other, and I just never ended up posting anything this month. And so not only was I taking a break from scrolling, but then I ended up taking a break from posting, and I was like, whoa, I was totally shut off my phone for so much of this month, and I genuinely really enjoyed it. I missed posting though, and I think I need to find a good middle ground of no scrolling but still posting, and I think that's what I'm gonna start now. I don't need to be completely MIA. I can still post and just not be on my phone that much. Like it needs to be a balance. So that's what this video is basically my last month of like avoiding being on my phone, trying to live my life without thinking about posting, without thinking about capturing moments, but rather just like being in them. I love YouTube, but TikTok and Instagram, sometimes it's just like consuming so much content per day of things that aren't really teaching me anything or aren't benefiting my life in any way, and honestly sometimes just make me sad. Taking a step back from that is what I need to stick to. Like, I need to find the balance of being able to like make videos and make content that I love, post on YouTube, and not scroll endlessly, doom scrolling on all those other social media platforms. And I think that's what this past month has taught me, is to find the balance. You don't have to go all or nothing. So I'm back. I don't really know how much I've talked in these clips, but I feel like I can just talk to you here and insert what I've been up to. I've been going on a lot of walks, walking around downtown, walking on the beach, especially like you guys know how much I loved when I lived downtown. Walking around downtown was like my favorite thing to do. It would help me get out of the house. It was a great form of exercise. I got so much fresh air. Now I know downtown like the back of my hand from walking all the streets. I love walking by the water, sitting on my park bench that I've claimed, journaling. I've done that so many times. It's like my favorite daily routine is wake up, get ready, put on a cute outfit, go to a cafe and get a coffee, sit down, read all my emails, respond, edit if I have a video to edit, and then go on an endless walk until I don't want to walk anymore, until I'm hungry and have to go home. I've also done a lot of solo beach trips. Not that it's warm enough to go to the beach, but like I haven't been sitting at the beach, but I've been going there, and just something about it is so healing. It just makes me feel so much better. I just go stand in the sun, like walk around, collect seashells, look for shark teeth, journal again, read my book. I feel like it's the time of year. You know, when we're coming out of winter and all of a sudden you just like feel yourself coming back to life. That's how I feel like my personality is defrosting. I was so excited at the beginning of 2025, and I was like, this is gonna be my year. And then of course winter came in and it was like, it's actually not that fun, but like we can make it fun. So I've been trying to make it fun, like intentionally choosing to leave the house and not stay in all day, which sometimes I just get in like ruts where I just stay inside all day, because I can do that with doing social media as my job right now. I can just stay inside all day on my computer or on my phone. I'm being productive, but I feel mentally drained by the end of the day because I did absolutely nothing outside, and I was in contact with no people. I just literally could go days without speaking to anyone. Luckily I have a roommate though. Now that Kylie and I live together, like I do interact with her at least, especially when I lived alone. Like the winter always gets hard because I just like don't want to go outside. It's cold, it's rainy, don't feel like going out. But now that the sun is out and I can feel summer on the horizon, even though it's not even spring yet, I just feel so much better. Riding around with the top down in my car, this is the first car I ever got. The only thing I've ever wanted in my life is a convertible, and I remember when I looked up this car, I looked up used white convertible near me, because it's the only thing I don't know anything about cars. It's the best decision I ever made, living in a beach town and being able to have my top down. God, driving around, listening to music, it's just the best feeling in the world. Like I can't be sad while driving by the beach like that. Like I also feel like I've been a lot more intentional this year about making phone calls and responding to my texts, which I know I say that every year. I'm gonna not say the responding to texts as much, but I feel like I've been in contact with my long distance friends a lot more than I've ever been through like FaceTime and phone calls, like just catching up. And usually I'm really bad at that and I hate it about myself, but I've been like going on drives, calling my friends. I'm getting up to date on their lives. They're up to date on mine. I feel like sometimes it's really hard when you have a lot of long distance friends. As soon as you go like a few months without talking, so much happens. You meet so many people, so much is happening in your life that like by the time you talk again, it's so hard to fill in all the gaps, and then they're not caught up on situations, and then you can't keep them updated on situations because they don't know the people or what's going on. I was trying to be a lot better at that this month, and I've been like calling my long distance friends, catching them up on my life, learning about their life, asking follow-up questions, texting more. I literally had like a 3-hour FaceTime call with my brothers, which was really nice. Just trying to work on that. I need to be better at it still, but that's something I've been doing a lot more. I feel like my mood is just so reliant on the weather. Like as soon as the sun comes out, I'm like, oh yeah, like I'm a person. I can go outside and like I can reach out to people and talk to people and hang out with people, not stay in my house all day, and I can go to the store and I can have hobbies and I can whatever. Like, speaking of hobbies, besides reading and writing, because that's all I talk about anyway, I've been really consistent with my guitar lessons, which is so nice. I literally have my guitar sitting right here. Maybe I'll show you a little something that I've learned recently. I don't know. This is The Man Who Can't Be Moved. Sort of. This is Amnesia by 5 Seconds of Summer, just the intro. This song is what I've been using to learn how to pick out certain, what is it called? Picking? Whatever it's called. It's the only part I know so far. Not quite there yet. I also know Zach Bryan. Hey, this is Smaller Acts by Zach Bryan. And I was using this song to learn how to do strumming patterns. So. That's what I've been learning. Having hobbies, especially when you're not good at them and it gives you something to work for, is so important, especially in your adult life. It can be really hard to like factor in time and you only have like the weekends or the night times to yourself to learn new things or pick up new hobbies. I made an entire video about me and my hobbies before because I'm a girl that likes to try it all, but I have been really consistent with my guitar lessons. My fingers have even calloused. That's how you know how consistent I've been this month, which has been so fun. I've been having like little recitals for Kylie. I'll go out in the kitchen at the end of the day and be like, look what I learned today. And it's like 3 chords, but she's like, wow, that's so good. Oh my God. Now that it's spring and I have a yard for the first time, this is the first spring I'll ever have a yard. Like I didn't live here last spring. I've been so excited to like get into gardening. So I went to the garden center and I picked out a bunch of plants. I only got one kind of plant because this coffee shop I go to all the time, they have this one plant and I always see it and I'm like, I want my house to look like that. So I bought a bunch of them. They're outside right now, but I'm thinking I might move them inside eventually, but they're growing right now and I want them to be like long dangling vines. I forget what the name of the plant actually is, but I bought like 6 of them. I want to go back and actually get like flowers and stuff once it's a little bit warmer. I feel like it's still too cold here to really get in my gardening era, but I think I might make a whole video come spring of me gardening. Like, I know I'm a grandma, but guys, it's gonna be so fun. Yeah, I hung up all the plants. I need to take the sticker off that one. I put these in different pots, but I didn't have enough, so I need to switch them out, but it looks so cute. Now we wait for them to grow. I also got bird houses. I got a bird house and a bird feeder, and the yard, it's amazing because it's been attracting all the birds. So like when I have my windows open, all I hear is all the birds chirping. I have like a full family of cardinals that live in my yard now. It's so cool. I got a bird feeder and it looks like a lighthouse. Just put all the seeds in it. I'm gonna hang it up on this hook. Okay, now we wait for the birds to come. I also got this little one. It's so cute. Like, anybody home? Oh, nobody's been inside of it yet. I literally have like the hobbies of a grandma. I'm like, I like bird watching, I like gardening, I like baking. Oh, I hosted a sleepover with like my 4 best friends and it was just like a girls' night. It was so fun. We made homemade pizzas, we baked cinnamon rolls, just talked, and they're just like my favorite people ever. And you know those friends that after you hang out with them, you're like, I feel like I need to go text them a long paragraph being like, I'm so glad I met you and that we exist at the same time and that we get to hang out and that the universe had us cross paths so that we could experience life together. That's how I feel after every single time I hang out with these girls. I'm like, it's so hard to find that and I feel so lucky, but like I literally get like overwhelmed with like, I don't even know what it is after we hang out. I'm just like, oh, like it recharges my batteries. It really does. I've never really experienced that before with like a girl group before, and it's just the best feeling in the world, and everyone being so happy and supportive and like cheering you on. I feel like my friends are more happy for me when good things happen to me than I'm even happy for myself, and like that's just like an unmatched feeling, and I feel so lucky to have people who like know me so well and choose to hang out with me and like care about me. I always say this to them, I'm like, I feel like I could literally lose everything in my life, and as long as I was like friends with you guys still, I'd be okay. I don't know how to explain it. I just am really grateful. So I had a sleepover with all them. I love hosting sleepovers. Seeing everyone just like in our house like makes my heart so full. Everyone slept in the living room on this giant mega bed, and then we woke up extra early to go to the beach for sunrise, which was honestly the best decision we've ever made. It was the most beautiful sunrise, and we just sat there and just appreciated everything. And then we were like, we need to do this every single day ever, actually. Everyone needs to just move in. We need to do this forever. It was so peaceful. It was so nice. The sunrise was amazing. And then we came home, ate our cinnamon rolls, listened to Taylor Swift. It was just the best morning ever. It's just such like a wholesome girl's day, and I loved it. Brittany says there's a surprise, and we have to hide. Where do we go?
Okay. Hi. I am about to ask Steph and Carrie and Kylie to be my bridesmaids. I'm so excited. I'm capturing this moment because they mean a lot to me, and I'm just so excited about it. And to find girls that truly mean the world to me. Okay, hold on.
There's a towel bag.
Okay.
Wait, I didn't know that this is what it was gonna be.
Oh, wait.
Oh, why am I gonna cry?
This is so cute. What? Oh my gosh. Oh wait, there's a note. No.
This is so
Yay! Stop! Wait, I'm shaking.
God.
Okay, you have to read your notes.
Okay.
I'm gonna start crying.
No, I'm.
Yes!
It's like a little flower, yeah.
Cute.
Oh,
thank you.
Even a new makeup bag. I'm so excited. It feels so much better to have it off my chest.
I know from the second she walked in, she was like, I have a surprise for you. Trying to think what else I was up to in February. Probably a lot more that I'm forgetting. And I didn't mean to talk this long, but I guess that's what this video is gonna be, me sitting here talking and filling in the gaps with whatever videos I have. Oh my god, wait, was it on Valentine's Day or the day before Valentine's Day? I don't even remember now. I think it might have been on Valentine's Day. Kylie and I went to the movie theater and saw Harry Potter, and that was so fun. That was like one of the most fun things ever. There was a movie theater by us showing old movies, and the first Harry Potter happened to be one of them, and we were like, oh, so obviously we have to go. Because now that I've put Kylie on and she's obsessed with Harry Potter too, how could we not go? I thought it was gonna be like sold out. We bought our tickets like a week in advance. We show up, we were the only two in the entire theater, which was so fun because we got to just like talk and laugh and like narrate the movie kind of, and we were the only people in there, and it was just so much fun. That was a really good day too. I really loved that. Me and all my girlfriends had like a little Galentine's party where we all brought something homemade. We did karaoke. We played We're Not Really Strangers. That was also really fun. I don't know if I filmed anything there. It was kind of just like in the moment. I forget what song they had me sing. We played that game where you put the lyrics behind your head and then you have to like sing it. What song did they give me? I don't even remember. Probably Taylor Swift. I've been reading a lot too. I obviously will talk about that more in the reading vlog, but I've been reading non-romance books for that video, which has been really interesting. I've really loved a lot of the books I've read too. I loved our February book club book of the month on Patreon, which was Beg, Borrow, or Steal by Sarah Adams. Loved that. That was like such a cute, perfect, fun romance book to read during February. I'm reading Onyx Storm. Still almost done though. Don't know how I feel about it, but the vlog will be out when you'll see my full opinion, so bear with me on that. What else have I been reading and loving? I read Once Upon a Broken Heart, which I wasn't even planning on reading because I felt like I was super fantasied out, but I started listening to the audiobook and I just like flew through it. So loved that. Can't wait to read the rest of that series. I don't really want to spoil the non-romance video, so I'm not going to talk about those books yet. You'll just have to wait till that vlog. Actually, I just need to like lock in and refilm it all, but like it's so much stuff that I have to talk about and I don't even remember the certain clips that I lost. I'm like reading my mouth in the clips being like, what book am I even talking about here? What am I even saying? It's a struggle, but all I can do is refilm. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm like looking through my camera roll to see what else I've been up to. I think that's like basically all I've been doing this month. Just really like disconnected from my phone, I feel like I said, there's pros and cons to that. I love YouTube. I love doing social media. I love connecting with you guys, and I missed that so much. Like I actively felt like something was missing this whole month. But at the same time, I do think everybody, whether you post on social media, whether you consume social media, whether it's your job or not, needs to take breaks from it. Because I just don't think as people we're supposed to be exposed as much as we are on a daily basis, and also wasting so much of our real life sitting looking at things that aren't happening to us, or they're happening to other people, or they're just like not relevant. They're just hindering us going out and experiencing things. Not to get all like philosophical or whatever, but I've just been thinking about that a lot this month. It's been peaceful not consuming so much content, and I think now I've learned I can post, I don't have to consume. And like I can consume intentionally. Like if I want to search something like watercolor painting tutorial, I can do that. I don't have to scroll endlessly for hours every day, you know? But yeah, I just wanted to do like a quick little sit down. I don't know if this was quick because I've been talking for like 20 minutes now, but I just wanted to catch up with you and not do like a serious video, but kind of just like check in, let you know where I've been, what happened, why I didn't post for so long, and show you some clips of my month and say that I missed you and that I hope you're well. If you feel the way that I feel with social media, maybe take a break, because it does feel really nice, but I am happy to be back. For those of you that have checked in or are supportive of me in any way, I'm just really grateful for you, and I don't think you understand how much I appreciate and how it doesn't go unnoticed when you guys are kind to me, because the internet can be such a dark and scary place, and like like you're exposed to so many people that I am really grateful and appreciative for the community we've built here. I feel like there's just nothing like it on the internet, and I bet every creator says that, but I feel it, and I'm really grateful for it. I don't know why I'm getting all sappy now, but I've missed you. So that's just what I wanted to say. I need to show you this. The Patreon girls made me this jar where there's all these little scrolls, like rolled up little notes, and I've been opening like one every single day, and it's just all the girls from Patreon wrote me like these little notes, and I cry every single time I read them, and I get to open one like every day. It's so cute. I'm gonna open one right now. Gotta take the little bow off, but it's like the best, like most uplifting thing ever. It says, "Your videos are a breath of fresh air. It reminds me of girlhood and family. I've had a tough year, but watching you made me feel less alone. I love you so much and wishing you the very best." So sweet. Like, I'm gonna cry again. I read one yesterday here. It's super long, so I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but just like the kindness, it just says, "You've not only been a source of warmth and comfort during my toughest and darkest moments, but you've also unknowingly brought incredible people into my life. Through the Patreon, I met some of my closest friends, people I never would have connected with otherwise, who now mean the world to me. It's amazing how your kindness and the community you've built have rippled out to create something so special." Like, what? This is just so sweet. Thank you, Nay. I just read these every day, and it's just like the nicest, kindest thing ever, and like I wish that I could put into words back to you how much this means to me, like being able to read things. It's hard sometimes on the internet, reading things that aren't so nice. Sorry, my toilet's in the background, is distracting me. Reading things that aren't so nice on a daily basis when you're subjecting yourself to so many opinions. Getting to see little like notes like this every day, it changed my month and my mindset and my life, not to be dramatic. Reading like little stories about how even small things I've done have like impacted you is so crazy to me, and it's so special, and I'm so lucky and grateful that I get to know you. But thank you for being patient with me and understanding. If you want to follow me on my other social medias, they're all linked down below as always. Even if I am actively avoiding them, I still will be posting. And I'll see you in my next video very, very soon. Bye!